How did the foot, Tim, affect the way you wanted to fight? I mean, what did you do differently because you lost some mobility?
Man, I had to just try to step around, you know, and I felt the pain in my foot, but you know, I just had to block it out and just keep, you know, just keep fighting and just fighting through it.
Is it on the outside or the top of your foot?
I got one injury on the top part of the foot where I felt the pop here, and then I have another injury here where it's completely swollen on the side right there on my right foot.
So do you know, it seemed like Manny was coming forward so much, even though you were firing at him, like almost like he felt like the power wasn't an issue there. Do you think you couldn't sit down on your punches, and did that affect your punching power that you might have had?
He just kept his hands up really high. You know, he kept his hands up really high. He blocked his body very well. Like I said, he was very schooled, very schooled. You know, he kept his hands up. You know, he kept trying to get me to fight him. You know, open me up and try to catch me the big shots and knock me out.
And then the last thing I wanted to ask is, did you feel, I heard your corner screaming at you, throw the jab, and it seemed like, you know, a lot of times you were going away from the jab. You were going to the body good, but weren't throwing a lot of jabs. Did you feel like when you started throwing it in the 7th round that made a difference in what happened?
Yeah, absolutely. When I started throwing it after the 7th round, you know, like I said, I was controlling the action. You know, Manny couldn't get off like he wanted to. You know, he'll come in with the left, and I'll make him miss. But the jab pretty much controlled the fight, you know, from 7 on.
Hey Tim, it looked like at a point, like in about the 6th round, where Manny was kind of having his way with you and you were suffering the effects of the ankle, that there was almost like a frustration or a resignation in your face. Did you feel that? At that point, the lowest point, did you feel as if you had already lost the fight?
No, you know, I never feel like I'm losing the fight. You know, honestly, I felt like he caught me with some good shots, you know, in the round. But you know, I always felt strong in there. You know what I mean? One round I felt he came on real strong, and I was like, damn, he came on strong at the end. I was like, he won that round. But you know, I came out the next round, and you know, I controlled the action again, and you know, he landed a big shot in there. But I mean, one big shot versus a lot of shots that I was landing on him. You know, I felt that I won the round.
Tim, right in front of you. They say in Nevada that the judges tend to favor aggressive fighters. It's sort of an old thing that a lot of people say. Did you know that going in? Do you think about that, about what kind of scoring a judge will do, and you try to tailor your fight in some ways around that?
I just try to win. That's it. You know, I go in there. Sometimes I be aggressive. You know, I see him tired or breathing hard. You know, Manny, he gives you opportunities to fire at him. He wants you to open up so he can fire at you. You know, at times I give him that opportunities, and those are the times where, you know, he landed a big shot on me. But you know, I went back to my corner, you know, and just listened to them, just used my jab, just kept moving. In that time, I had to take chances and go forward and try to bang the body a little bit and force the action.
Hey Tim, great fight. What do you think about the whole rematch situation and the way it was sort of promoted before the fight? And do you think, in light of what's happened, that's good for boxing, because so many people believe that the result of tonight was already in the cards because there was so much talk about the rematch?
You know what? That was all my idea, pretty much, as far as having the rematch. You know, just part of just, you know, promoting the fight, you know, hyping it up, and you know, I felt like I was going to win the fight. You know, regardless of the circumstance, a lot of people feel like I didn't win the fight. So, you know, the rematch is in place. You know, it's there. The date is there, and you know, it's definitely gonna be a different fight in the rematch.
Tim, I know you had mentioned his power, and you tried not to stand in front of him too much. But during the fight, you had a lot of long toe-to-toe exchanges, sometimes round after round. Did you ever go back to the corner and the corner tell you, Tim, you got to stop doing that? You're giving him chances, too many chances.
Yeah, but I'm a little knucklehead when it comes to fighting. You know, my corner, they just wanted me to box all night. But like I said, I know how to win. You know, I came out aggressive at times, and just to force the action and just to make a fight out of it for the fans.
Mentally, was part of you going toe-to-toe because you were worried about him possibly stealing a round and you just wanted to answer back?
I just wanted to try to win rounds. That's it, you know. You know, at times I was boxing, you know, I wasn't sure if I won the round or not, so I just had to be aggressive at times and try to just win the round.
Okay, Tim has to go to the hospital, get some x-rays on both ankles. So, Tim, you want to say your final thoughts?
Thanks for everybody for coming out. Thank all the media for coming out. I did my best out there. I'm the new champion. Number 2 pound for pound, baby. Regardless of what anybody thinking here. November 10th will be the rematch. So for all those that say good things don't happen to good people, yeah, it do, baby. Right here.
Round of applause for Tim.
Appreciate it.
Joel Diaz, terrific guys. The father Ray, greatest guys to work with. Couldn't have been more cooperative on the promotion. Tim, take care of yourself.